NBA prospects in this game. Both of these teams have won championships before at GEICO Nationals. This could be a championship type game.
We've got 4 McDonald's All-Americans on the floor in this matchup, including IMG's Jarris Walker.
Jarris Walker is a point forward with a power forward size and strength. A constant double-double. Toughest mismatch in the high school game. Finesse and physicality. He's headed to Houston to play for Kelvin Sampson. On the other side, Dariq Whitehead, big-time athlete and one of the best two-way players in the class. Yesterday against Compass Prep, he led Montverde with his assist, defense, and leadership. He's headed to Duke next season.
In the senior class, Mitchell, he will make a highlight reel play, we guarantee you. And the starting 5 for IMG, the same as yesterday in their win over La Lumiere, the 7 seed.
Great matchups in this game. Look at Dariq Whitehead on Keontae George. 0 in the black on 1 in the white. 2 top 5 players.
And Jarris Walker.
Prospects going at it. NBA prospects in this game, college stars with the right to move on for a championship.
Renew had it stolen by Jarris Walker, who filled up the box score yesterday in the quarterfinals. And Walker scoops it in. He's got the first 5 for the Ascenders.
And he is a power forward with size and strength. Also has point.
Against Hutchinson, the junior from the DC metro area. Keontae George, lost it going up. And it's taken away by Kwame Evans Jr. Mitchell saves it, and Whitehead puts it in. The son misses the 3. Hood-schifino, what a feed to KJ Evans for the slam.
And that's where he contributes to winning, Hood-schifino. Facilitating, guarding the ball, the ability to drive past defenders in a straight line fashion.
Walker lost it, stolen by Whitehead. The McDonald's All-American Game MVP with the layup plus the foul.
Jarris Walker is going to let that go. You're either going to try to block that and deny him at the rim or let him go. But you can't have a ticky-tack foul. I think there were times he was depending upon his jump shot to determine his effort. And that's a recipe for disaster in the game.
We've got a breakneck pace right now. Eric Daly Jr.
Hard, still contribute. Other guys do it as well, most don't.
Jet Howard, known as a shooter, he slashes in for 2.
Jet Howard knows what's at stake in this game.
Hutchinson, long 2. And Dylan Mitchell with the rebound for Montverde, which has won a record 5 GEICO National Championships in the 13-year history of the event. Dariq Whitehead for 2 more. And a foul called.
That game in December, don't forget they had Jaden Bradley, IMG, and that's a huge difference for this ball club.
Eric Daly Jr. hits the 3 to tie the score for IMG, and the Ascenders also had Bradley for their win over Montverde at Hoop Hall mid-January on ESPN. That's the biggest question. Sean McAloon, their coach, said, hey, can we beat Montverde without Bradley? We'll find out today.
They can, and they've had a chance to practice for a long time without Jaden Bradley. They knew he wasn't going to be available for this, so the game plan is there. They have to execute.
Dariq Whitehead from deep. White, the 3rd Montverde player to win it in the last 5 years. A steal by Jalen Hood-schifino. Ahead to Dylan Mitchell for the throwdown. Guarded by Draven Gibbs-lawhorn, who gave Montverde a lift off the bench yesterday. Howard, tough look, left it short. A steal, Draven Gibbs-lawhorn for Montverde, rejected by Walker, but Malik Renew is there for the follow.
A couple big shoes to go to the Big Ten. Indiana, a lot of pressure. They're going to love Hood-schifino because he comes out with intensity. What a shot by Noah Batchelor.
Batchelor got poked in the eye by Jeremy Fears Jr. yesterday. The vision looks fine right now.
Should get poked again today. Maybe he'll make another shot.
Batchelor has a lot of high major offers on the table after decommitting from Memphis. Renew, so tough to handle. Gatorade National Player of the Year. Held to just 5 points on 1 of 10 shooting yesterday. Batchelor again mid-range, and he drains it. And Batchelor against Renew. Tough angle.
Great defense and rebound.
Draven Gibbs-lawhorn for 3. The junior committed to Purdue. joined Montverde in late December. He's giving Montverde a lift.
For the other guys.
George, count it, and the foul. A 4-point opportunity for Keyonte George, the number 3 player in the scene. Walker and George have combined for 9 points in this first half. Remember, both exploded yesterday in the quarterfinals. Mitchell gathers it and puts it in.
That's why he's an X factor. Blocking shots on the defensive end.
Here is Evans. Oh, Gibbs-lawhorn trying to tip it in. Couldn't do it at 6 feet. He got up. Howard, little up and under, and one. The son of Juwan Howard with the footwork inside.
Sean McAloon wants more of this. Let's run, guys. Let's get to the basket, not play against the set defense.
Renew on the block, playing with 2 personals, blocked by Walker. Whitehead pulls the trigger and connects. About a 12-second difference between the clocks. IMG has been down by as many as 8. George trying to break down the taller Evans, and George gets it to fall. How did he do? We remember Joel Embiid with Montverde, D'Angelo Russell in those 2013, 2014 years. 3 seconds to go in the half here. Keyonte George launches and hits. Kevin Boyle, Montverde's coach, says, no way, that's good. It counts for George. A triple at the buzzer. He has a flair for the dramatic.
This guy has 4-point range. 2 dribbles over half court. Nailed it. SportsCenter top 10. That has to be a nominee. Just the ability to take the ball over the court and finish. Outstanding.
George and IMG down 1 at the half here at GEICO. Derek Whitehead, the Naismith National Player of the Year, number 0 in the black with 12 points to lead all scorers. Renew, the lefty, 10 to shoot. Oh, fancy footwork against Walker for 2. George had all 11 of his points in the first half coming in the second quarter. George leaning in over Evans, and he drains another one for 3. We're tied.
Base, Keyonte George to get a shot off. You want to be a shot maker, it starts with the feet. You have to have great shot preparation, take good shots. You can't have indecision, show confidence. And you don't need a dribble. Keyonte George checks
the senior class. Is it Grady Dick, who we saw yesterday in the loss for Sunrise?
When it comes to pure shot making, I'm going to go with Grady Dick. When I need a bucket, I'm going Keyonte George.
Derek Whitehead can certainly give you a bucket. Everyone thinks they're one and done.
They were recruited as one and dones, but doesn't always mean it's going to happen that way. There's a lot of work that has to go into it in the offseason.
Foul before the timeout against Montverde was changed to Kwame Evans Jr. That's good for Renew. Still with 3 personals, though. Jet Howard flips it in for IMG.
Ongoing allowance.
George with the steal for IMG. And Keyonte George soars for 2.
You know, he's not real fast. He is really good one-on-one when he wants to be.
Sean McAloon, his coach at IMC, says that's where he has grown the most as a willing defender. How about the move by Jacoy Hutchinson? IMG has its first lead since it was 5-4. 2 to go in the quarter. Whitehead guarded by Hutchinson. 3-ball, money! Derek Whitehead with his 3rd 3.
A lot of minutes, very durable player.
Evans, the spin against Batchelor. Oh, erased by Walker. George, 3-pointer, good!
Defensively coming over to help, 25 in the white. Waits, hits it, slaps it. Beautiful block, and then Keyonte George. The body control, the balance. Gets his feet set quickly.
He was scoreless in the first. George up the floor. George to the rack for 2 more. Keyonte George, attack mode.
Montverde has to get some ball movement, some aggressiveness back. Attack the rim or feed the post.
Now Walker with the steal against Dylan Mitchell, and the powerful finish. IMG with a burst here at the end of the third. 10 seconds remaining. Whitehead, the Naismith National Player of the Year, barely caught rim, and Walker another rejection.
Between those bigs, Mark Williams and Mondo Baycott.
George is stripped to start the fourth. Hood-schifino, the baseball pass to Draven Gibbs-lawhorn. Emphatic. Either prolific prep, the 8 seed, or the 4 seed Link Academy. That's our second semifinal coming up at 4:30 Eastern here on ESPN2. Jalen Hood-schifino with the layup.
Montverde didn't get paint touches, post-ups. Malik Renew was not in the game, so they couldn't go inside. They didn't get drives.
Jett Howard again attacking the interior. ESPN.
The Bird and Taurasi show is going to be awesome. Can't wait to watch that one.
Draven Gibbs-lawhorn fouled in the act of shooting a 3.
Guys are finding him if it's not going to be Walker.
Walker offline against Mitchell.
That's an isolation play. They ran that in the first quarter. It's a great look for Jarris Walker, one-on-one from the mid-range.
Whitehead, the fall away over Howard. That's pure. Giving IMG a little something.
He's a tough kid.
But Hood-schifino racing down the floor for Montverde. We're tied up.
Those are two tough dudes, Jalen Hood-schifino and Hutchinson.
Now Hood-schifino with the steal. And the future Indiana Hoosier slams it. The smaller defender. 2 top 10 players in the class. Mitchell, another top 10 player, comes over. Loose ball. Howard. And a foul. You think these players want it?
I'm just looking at the action. It's amazing. The double team was really tough by IMG. Jett Howard's been so aggressive in this game. Jarris Walker to finish this play.
Oh, Whitehead with the strip. Missed it. Evans missed the follow. Dylan Mitchell the throwdown. With a third chance, Montverde converts.
Each other out. Do not allow a second shot if you're IMG.
Renew playing with 4 personals, guarded by Walker. Now Whitehead against George at the other end. Here comes Howard with the double. Renew puts it in. Walker tried to take the charge. Montverde up by 4 a minute to go.
The versatility of Derek Whitehead. Read the double team, got rid of it quickly.
Walker the drive against Renew. Scoop. It counts with a foul. A chance at a 3.
Montverde put it in the hands of Hood-schifino and then get it into the hands. Oh no.
Hutchinson with the steal. Oh, but a foul called. It's against Hutchinson. Thought he got all ball as he stripped Jalen Hood-schifino.
JaCoy Hutchinson plays with such passion. Let's see, he goes for this, he pokes it. They called him for a push-off as he went for the basketball. He strips it clean. Right there, there's the poke. 2 guys going for the ball from that angle. Didn't look like a foul. From the other angle, it looked like he pushed off a little bit.
And Montverde, Paul, is in the bonus. Jalen Hood-schifino signed with Indiana, shooting 1-1. Missed the front end. Walker with the rebound. IMG down 1 with the ball.
It's going to be Keontae George. Jarris Walker involved.
Whitehead the reach in and a foul with 31 seconds.
It's always time and score when you make a decision.
Oh, Walker left it short. He misses the front end. Under 30 seconds. Montverde by a point with the ball.
They have a timeout if they want it, Montverde. IMG, they had...
Remember Keontae George's heroics on ESPNU in early February. George the drive. George off glass. Loose ball. And a foul against IMG as Hood-Schifino gets knocked to the floor. 8 assists. 5-point lead. Clutch free throws from Jalen Hood-Schifino.
Was after missing the previous one.
IMG down 5. Final 7 seconds. Bachelor. Rebound Whitehead. And that's it. Montverde, given a third chance against IMG this season, knocks out the Ascenders here at GEICO Nationals. 62-57. Montverde will play for a 6th GEICO National Championship tomorrow.
IMG come out strong in the second half. Montverde fought back. This came down to the very last few possessions, and Derek Whitehead, as he has all season long, stepped up when they needed him most.
It's Montverde in the title.